Hi everyone, and welcome to the Headsweats live interview series. My name is Megan Sharp, and I am the social media and community manager here for Headsweats. Really fast, I'm currently sporting one of the Headsweats awesome Crusher hats. I absolutely love this hat because I can stick it into my back pocket or put it into one of my gym bags and then kind of just pop it back out when I need it and kind of mold it back into shape, and it's super awesome that way. But it's really the best part when I'm out of a workout class and I can just, my hair usually doesn't look as great and I just stick it back on my head and go about my day. So that's really awesome for me. But moving along, make sure that you guys stay tuned till the very end of this video, just because we will be announcing the winner of our first gift card giveaway. And for anyone who has registered for the Headsweats event using the discount code for the virtual women's half marathon for $25. So in case you would like to be entered for the next round to win this gift card for yourself, register today using Fall21HS to be entered. That is Fall21HS, FALL21HS, and go ahead and get your name in that drawing. Besides being entered into the $25, you'll also get $5 off your registration fee, so do not wait to get involved. Show your support, and don't forget to check out our awesome custom merch that we have for this event on the Headsweats partner page. So go ahead and take some time to look at that. I am going to try to get Claudine on the video with us, so just hold on one second. She was a past participant of the virtual women's half marathon and also a beloved Headsweats ambassador. So give me one second to get her on the call. Hello.
Hi, Megan.
Hi. How are you doing?
Good, thank you.
Good. Thank you so much for joining us and taking some time out of your day to share about your experience with the virtual women's half marathon and how everyone can make it a great experience for themselves. But can you go ahead and introduce yourself? And I'm sure everyone would love to hear a little bit more about your athletic background.
Okay, I'm Claudine Coleman. I'm currently a brand new Headsweats ambassador. I'm also an ambassador for the virtual women's half marathon. This will be my second time being an ambassador, so the third time as a participant. I'm also a pro compression ambassador and a spy belt ambassador. And I love all of those products. I'm a true believer. I don't wear anything but Headsweats every single time. Pro compression as well. But anyway, I have been running for a very long time. It's something that I have to really work at, and I have to keep doing it year round. Otherwise, I will lose any kind of running fitness that I have.
How long have you been running, if you don't mind me asking?
So I am 53 years old, and I have been running since I was in my 20s.
That's amazing. Wow. Yeah, I see all the medals back behind you. That's really awesome.
Oh, yeah. I'm in the office, so that's where I got a little spot to hang them up.
Looks really good. There's so many there. But sorry, Claudine, before addressing any of the upcoming topics, I want to first let everyone know who's watching that you guys have any questions or comments that you would like to share with us. Go ahead and put that in the little comment section there, and we'll be sure to address those at the very end of this video. So that being said, we can go ahead and jump into everything. And I'd love to hear, I'm sure everyone here would love to hear more about your perspective on this event and when you previously participated in it. So what was this event kind of like? I know it was virtual, so how did you kind of make it fun and make it your own?
I have to say, and honestly, I mean this, it is the best virtual event I have ever done. And not just virtual, it is a great race. It has so much support and it is so well put together. I participated when COVID was just starting and we were looking for things to be able to continue to run. And so I used it as, with a friend of mine, we used it as a training and continuing running. And and the girls who put it together just had the cutest swag. And of course, I was super excited when I saw that Pro Compression and Headsweats were sponsoring. And so it was a no-brainer. The price is right. It is not an expensive race. This is the first, I don't know if you can see it, but this is the first shirt from the very first one. They've since done a couple of, they're doing a pink one this time. I don't know. I think I love it because number one, it's pretty much an all women's event. And they were doing the day of the race, they had these live streams so everybody could kind of join and feel like you were all starting at the same time, even if we were in different time zones. I truly just love it. I think that the ladies who put it together really love doing this and know
Hmm.
what it felt like not to be able to be at live races. I'm hoping that at some point they will make it a live race and I can actually go to it.
Yeah, that would be actually very awesome for us as well. We would love to see that, and I'm sure I would definitely participate in that if they did. So,
Yeah, it's a great race. So well put together, so much support. Their website, you see all everybody's posts about their training, and there's all different levels. It's not, just elite runners. It's everybody from beginners to elite. It's an amazing race.
so it is virtual though for right now. But what are some ideas that you did in the past or you have that you would like to do about making this kind of a fun event because it's still virtual for everyone at home?
Um, I mean, the way they do it is we really do have they do it on live on Instagram where they
Hmm.
start us off on the morning of the race and they do it at different times on the hour to make sure that people in different time zones can participate. And so you get to see everybody. I don't know what else you could do as far as a virtual event to make it even more fun.
Hmm.
Everybody's posting about it. Like I said, other than making it a live event, it really is a great event as a virtual event. And
Uh-huh.
putting together, I saw a lot of, including myself, we put together groups of women and we would run it together and we'd all match and wear the
Yeah.
same outfits and make it as fun as we could.
How did you get that group together? Did you guys all register together?
No, well, one of my girlfriends did. The others were slowly registering as we were talking about it. But we really just were runners that have been friends for a long time.
Hmm.
So we all kind of got together and did, not all of them did the half. They did the 10K. So on the last day, we all did the 10K.
Okay, gotcha. So is that something, are there any things that you would have done differently since like you did end up doing the 10K all together with your friends? Is there anything else that you would have done differently this coming time around?
No, at that time we did the triple challenge. So it was one friend and I did the triple challenge, and then the other ones just did the 10K. So on the last day, we just ran with them. I don't think there's anything different. I really like the way we split it up. We did it 3 days in a row, half marathon, 5K, and then 10K.
Okay. So can you explain a little bit what the all those different events are if you do know off the top of your head?
So they have three distances, the 5K, the
Hmm.
10K, and the half marathon. You can do a triple challenge, which means you do three events, sorry, and you do all three of them in one weekend. You can do two events, and I think it's if I'm not mistaken, you can do the half marathon with one of the other distances. But this time around, it's too hot. Last summer, we did the half marathon and only did the half marathon, but the training is brutal in Texas. And so this
I was
summer,
just gonna ask about the training.
we opted to do the 10K instead. I
Okay.
was going to die last summer. So
No, it's pretty hot up here in Colorado right now too, so I can only imagine what it's like in Texas. So,
it's been very humid and very hot, and I just can't do a half marathon right now.
well, since we started talking about training, how did you prepare for this event? I know because it's virtual, I feel like there's such a like not anxiety, but excitement around a live event, and for virtual, it's kind of like, well, I guess I could train or I don't have to. So, how did you kind of keep yourself accountable on that?
I train because as I said earlier, running is hard for me. I have
Hmm.
to keep running. I can't take a month off, 2 months off, and then try to get back into it and be in the same shape. So I
Hmm.
run 3 days a week, 2 days in the wintertime, it's about 6 miles each time. And in the winter, the long runs are 10 plus miles. So that would
Hmm.
usually be on a Saturday. Now that it's really hot, I'm keeping it between 4 and 5 each time I run during the week. And on the weekends, the long run is really only 6 miles. So I am a creature of habit. I don't
That's
break my
awesome.
routine. And it's just something I do. I get up, I know what day it is and what that routine is going to be. And I just go out and run, whether it's alone or with friends.
Nice. Well, I wish I was more of a creature of habit. Totally did. But do you have any tips specifically that you think anybody new to this event would definitely benefit from?
You definitely want to train, get used to knowing what your body needs every time you run. It's only through running in the different elements, whether it's heat, cold, you learn what you need, whether it's nutrition, hydration. For me, in the summertime, it's really all about hydration. And so
Mm-hmm.
I make sure and stay hydrated the entire time. I carry my water with electrolytes in it. I also take salt pills before and during the run. I don't have to really do nutrition because I'm not doing long runs. But in the wintertime, when I was preparing for the spring event and it was much cooler, the water was, I still carried it, but it wasn't as important as nutrition because the miles were longer. So definitely experiment, not on race day. Never wear anything new or eat anything different on race day. Always
Mhm.
experiment before.
Yes, great advice. Never wear anything new on race
Never.
day.
Not new shoes, not new socks, not a new shirt, not a new bra, none of it.
I feel like some people make that poor choice, just thinking, oh, it'll be great. Like I'm saving this for an event. It'll look great. No.
No, no, not
Awesome.
unless it's a brand that you are familiar with. Like I would definitely wear a brand
Oh, yeah.
new head sweats because I know they're all the same. I know what it feels like. I know the style I wear, but nothing else. No, no, no other new things.
Yeah. So yeah, if anyone loves the Head Sweats gear, just get the custom version of it and boom.
Oh,
Done.
the head sweats. I can't even tell you how many visors I have. It's my favorite. The supervisor visor is my absolute favorite, and I have so many.
Oh my gosh, that's my last question of this day. So you literally skipped ahead to the very, but we'll come back to that. Just try to think of the number of how many visors because I would love to hear that.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, so this event is pretty important because it is women supporting women kind of event. I mean, men can also join and kind of cheer everyone on, but why do you enjoy this part of like this aspect of the event as a whole, the women supporting part?
I think because we have so few events where it is all women, I've participated in all women events before, and there's just a different feel to it. Whether
Yeah.
this being virtual or being in person, I don't know, there's suddenly a camaraderie, and it doesn't feel like a competition like it does when you are in a live event. Everybody is nervous and you're looking around, and it's men and women, whereas a women's event, you really are cheering each other on and you
Hmm.
want everybody to do their best.
Yeah, that's real. I really liked how you said it wasn't a competition because I feel like
Not at
when
all.
for some reason we always get very competitive with each other no matter what it is, and this having it be an event where it's just not a competition period. Do you think that's because it is right now for virtual?
I think in part because it's virtual,
Hmm.
but I also feel like if we were in person for this event, it would just be really exciting to see all the women. I would love to be at this event in person and just see all of us, all women, just running. I feel like we would all be supporting each other and looking at each other and high fiving and trying
Hmm.
to make sure everybody gets through that finish line.
Hmm.
So I don't know. I love all women events, and I really only participated. This will be the second one that I've participated in. The other one was a Danskin triathlon, and that was years and years ago. But
Okay.
anyway,
Okay, cool. No, I love it. So there's a lot to talk about with like last training tips that you have or any prep or day of even event insight that you want to share really fast.
one thing I've gotten into the habit of doing, and I even do this for regular runs, is I make sure and lay everything out the day before. I don't want to forget anything the day of, especially if you are
Hmm.
going to a race and then suddenly you realize you have forgotten some key thing you need. So I lay everything out. I go through my routine of, okay, I've got my socks, my sunglasses, which visor I'm wearing. I have everything laid out, and anything that needs to go in my car goes in my car the night before. I don't have time to think about it in the morning, and I just want to be
Hmm.
able to get up and go. My nutrition, my drinks, everything is laid out on the kitchen counter so that
Hmm.
that morning I'm just grabbing, filling with water, and I go. And I know I won't forget anything.
Yeah, exactly. I know that even like because this is virtual, and I keep saying that just because to me, it would be so much harder to get up and do what you just said and like lay everything out and be like, oh yeah, I just have to log on to my phone and then start. So, how do you kind of go through that process of like making sure that you're still connected while you're in the run?
Um, I take every run I do seriously. And
Mhm.
so I really, and like I said, part of it is that I'm a creature of habit and I love routine. And so for me, the prep is part of that routine. And I don't, whether it's a virtual race, a live race, a regular run in my neighborhood, I just like knowing that everything is set out so that I don't have to think about it. There's no excuses like, oh, I still have to grab which outfit I'm going to wear or what am I going to do today? It's there. There's no reason not to do it. So when that
Mhm.
alarm goes off, I'm up. It's literally laid out for me, so I just have to get dressed and go. Otherwise, I
Mhm.
might get distracted by, oh, wait, I still have to go get this. Oh, wait, still have to go get this.
So preparedness is the main key to this
For
whole.
me, it is. Yes.
Here it is. Okay, so when you were having your friends join you for the last time for this event, did you kind of give them a little advice on like how you operate for something like this, or did they just?
No, they're all veterans. Everybody has, and you know what I do doesn't work for everybody.
Mhm.
Everybody has their own routine. I think for the most part, most of us do set everything out, especially for races. We set everything out
Mhm.
the day before. But no, everybody has their own little routine of what they do.
Yeah. So can you tell me about the end of the whole event, like after you finished everything, what that was like?
That was, that's the best part. When you're done running, that's the best part because then you get to take pictures. So we're all big on pictures.
No, I love
And
that.
I had what I discovered is one of the other virtual races sent some chalk to us. And
Oh,
so for
that's
the
cool.
virtual, I actually drew on the ground the little logo and the flowers, and I put the distance, and then we all kind of stood behind it, and we took 1,000 pictures, and then we take running pictures, and that's the fun part to me. And then you go to breakfast.
Oh, and then you go to breakfast, and that's
Yes.
another bonus for me.
Oh, for sure. Yes.
Well, that's so awesome. I love it. So you would say before or after your favorite part's the after, of course.
Always. That's
Okay.
always the best part to me because, like I said, running is hard for me. And so when I'm done, I feel so accomplished and I think, okay, did it, done.
Did you guys talk about the race and your like personal experiences after it was over?
We talked about it if somebody had some sort of struggle, but I remember for that 10K, we all stayed together. There was only
Hmm.
four of us, five of
Yeah,
us. And so we
that
were
would be
running
great.
together. We were just talking the whole time and stopped and did take pictures midway through because we saw a cool rock. And so we took some pictures. But no, we'll talk about the cute top and the cute visors and the socks and all of that. But other than that, no.
Okay. Well, that's really awesome. I know I loved talking to you today. I know it was a quick conversation,
Thank you.
but no, it was great insight. And I'm sure everyone who can kind of go back and see this video after it can kind of like see what you did and see if they can kind of adjust their pattern for this next coming event. But I have to always ask what your favorite Headsets product is, but you kind of already alluded to that. Do you want to expand more on that?
It's the supervisor visor. I love it
Mhm.
because it stays put. For me, the biggest thing, I have very long hair,
Uh-huh.
and anything visors that I tried in the past that have the Velcro, my
Uh-huh.
hair would end up tangled in the Velcro and the
Yeah.
visors wouldn't stay. I discovered these when I was part of the Lifetime Run group, and this was their visor, and the big
Oh,
elastic does not move. It's the only thing that has never moved on my head.
yeah.
And so I love it. It fits perfect for me. It
Hmm.
stays, and in the summertime, it is so nice and cool. And I'll wear it even in the wintertime, just because I like it. It's got the little towel on the inside, and so
Yeah.
it keeps the sweat from becoming too much on my face because I do sweat a lot. And so I'll even put a
Good.
beanie on top of it, but
Mhm.
keep the visor to protect my face from the sun and from the sweat.
So you put the visor on and then the beanie. That's,
On
oh
top.
my gosh,
And
that's
so the
awesome.
beanie would be up to here, and then it would cover my ears, but I would still have this. And this keeps my hair in place too.
That's a very good point. I do like the headband backing on it. That's my favorite part too, because I can't stand the Velcro where it
Oh,
catches my hair. I think a lot of women who or anybody who has longer hair will attest to that. So
absolutely. No, this is the best visor. I hope they never discontinue it.
I'll be sure to let them know. I'll put in a good word for you.
Thank you.
Great. Well, thank you so much for chatting
Thank
with me
you.
today. I see that we may have a question, so let me look. Oh, I can't see all of it, but they said that they need to create a men's singlet that's from teacher in training. It would be cool to have more men running in the virtual. Yes, I totally agree that more men need to join the virtual, and they can support their wives, their daughters. I think this is a great event to have that kind of
Yes.
camaraderie because they need to know that it's never a competition. It's all just women cheering on other women or
Absolutely.
people just cheering on females to get involved and like be active, be proud of the sweat that you have that badge of honor.
Yes,
So,
absolutely.
yes, I completely agree. Thank you so much for sharing that.
Thank you
And
for having me.
yes, so I don't see any other questions besides that, thank you so much for your comments. But I really want to say thank you for sharing your insights with the Headsweats community. And a big thanks to everyone who tuned in today to kind of follow this conversation. But if you would like to register for this event, everyone, please feel free to use the code FALL21HS. That is FALL21HS. And you will receive $5 off your virtual women's half marathon registration costs. We do have a link for that that will be posted with this video after I conclude the video with Claudine. But you can also see that video on our YouTube and our Instagram TV channel. So go ahead and check that out. So don't forget to follow our pages and also the virtual women's half marathon pages as well, and their social channels on Twitter, Facebook, and of course Instagram at virtual WHM. So I still don't have any more questions to answer. That's pretty good. But all right, everyone, good things do have to come to an end. And unfortunately, Claudine, thank you so much for joining my
Thank
team
you.
again. But it is time, lastly, sorry, to announce who is the winner for the Virtual Women's Half Marathon and Headsweats gift card giveaway sweepstakes. So that is a $25 gift card to the site. So I'm just going to pick that winner, and congratulations to Deborah Olson. So I'm super excited to announce that she'll be receiving that gift card. And if you would like to join and use our code, you'll get the registration fee down $5 and then also be entered to win for the next round as well. So Deborah, you'll be receiving an email. We do have her email from her registration. So we're good there. But I believe that is completely it today. So Claudine, you rock, and so does everyone who came to listen in to the Headsweats live interview. Always remember, guys, to keep a cool head with Headsweats, and we'll see you guys next time. I'm Megan Sharp, and that's Claudine Coleman. So Headsweats for life, guys.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye bye.
Bye.